As long as I can remember, the passage in the Bible where Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane has been one of the most important to me. It portrays Jesus at his most human, at his most honest. Here's a man who's been on a mission which has consumed his life and that of his family, and it's reaching a climax. We're almost at that point of no return, and yet there is still the possibility of backing out, of running away, and perhaps living an easier life, the life that Jesus had always dreamed of. And Jesus knows it, and so he prays. No, he begs not to have to go through with it. The passage dramatically and really movingly says that he prayed so hard his sweat became like big drops of blood falling onto the ground. That is some serious prayer. Take this cup away, don't make me drink it. Find another way. Jesus holds nothing back. He is completely and totally honest with God. This honest Jesus is one that I can follow. I can follow him because he knows what it is to struggle. He knows what it is to not want to do something and yet know that it's the right path to take. To try to get out of it, but ultimately to do the right thing. I didn't start coming out as gay until I was 29, by which time I was married, I had 2 children, and I was an ordained Anglican priest. I didn't even make a conscious decision to do it. I just couldn't cope with being dishonest anymore. It was around that time I met a fantastic gay couple. It was the first time I'd met a couple of guys knowingly who were gay and in a relationship, and deep down I knew that that was the life that I really wanted. I tried for many years for that cup to be taken away from me. I went to all sorts of lengths to change who I was. Of course, nothing worked, and I learned to hate myself and hate everything that I was. But then one day one of these guys asked me what it was like being a priest. Without any hesitation, which surprised me because I'd never been asked that question before, I said that it was like being given an unwanted gift. It was wonderful and precious and special, but actually life would be an awful lot easier if I didn't have it. After a short pause, he simply said, "A bit like being gay then." In that garden, Jesus was given an unwanted gift, a path to take which, whilst precious and wonderful and incredible, would make his life much harder, would in fact take his life from him. And so I try to be honest. I'm now a partner to a wonderful man. I'm a father of 2 amazing children, one of whom is filming this as I speak. I'm a priest in the Church of England, and I happen to be gay. I make no secret of it, but nor do I feel the need to tell everyone that fact as soon as I meet them. I live my life, and sometimes that is great, and sometimes it is hard, but it is as honest as I can make it. For Jesus, being honest made a difference. He came out of that garden with a resolve to do what it was that God wanted him to do. A quiet resolve, which coped with being betrayed by a friend with a kiss. It coped with having to heal the very people who'd come out to arrest him. And it coped with that shadow of death which was now hanging over him. Now, I don't have to face anything like Jesus did, but I try to be honest with God and honest with myself about who I am and what I'm trying to be. Honest about when I fail, and honest about how hard life can be. So what about this video blog? Is it purely vanity? Maybe a bit, but perhaps it's honesty. When I was writing this, I thought I could hide behind a text. But if I'm going to be honest, and if I'm writing about honesty, I need to be as honest as I can be. So here I am. This is me, Peter, partner, father, friend, priest, and gay man. Unwanted gifts come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. It might be about a vocation, it might be about sexuality, it might be about all sorts of other things. But they are always amazing. So it might be time to unwrap that gift and to start to enjoy it.